Hi everyone, how's it going? I know it's been a hot minute, but here we are. I have actually two videos I'm filming today, so I will be posting another video shortly. I'm super excited, however, because I have been kind of getting in the spirit of scrapbooking just a little bit more. Now that my great niece is here, you know, I feel like I've been wanting to showcase her pictures a lot more, and so I think I just needed that little bit of inspiration. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So this album, I'm not going to show you paper collection because I have used it before. It's in my first Butterfly Blooms video. So this is my Butterfly Blooms Part 2. Try saying that 5 times real fast. But anyways, so this is the second video. I know I showcased it in that first video. And so I kind of wanted to give that paper collection another chance because I don't feel like I did it justice. I mean, I like the album, but it just wasn't, you know, something that was kind of like near and dear to my heart. That was super favorite, I think. And looking back on it, there was a few things I could have done better. So I kind of just wanted to give the collection a little bit more time to shine in its own right. And so anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So the cover I made here, the cover is 8 by 5. 8 by 6, sorry. And then the inside is 7.5 by 5.5. So the cover is slightly larger than the actual album itself. But as always, let's go ahead and get a look at this detail. I have this little wooden frame that I spray painted gold. And then these letters, I actually painted them and also put some glitter on them. I don't know if you can see the shine there, but then I have just a little collection of flowers. And then this really fun tissue paper border. I think it's kind of like a garland, but I found it at Michael's and I love it. I have a few different colors. And then this is a recycled pom-pom, I think from Christmas gift. And then here is the side view, lots of pop dots. And then the back is just that same tissue paper. And so this striped paper isn't from the collection. I just needed something that kind of like fit it, but also, you know, stood out a little bit more. And so anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So in the inside, I went ahead and actually did a little border on both sides. I kind of wanted to try that out because you could probably fit a nice 4 by 6 photo in here. And so here is both of my nieces. That's my niece, that's my great niece. So you'll be seeing lots of pictures of them in the future. And so anyways, this 4 by 6 fits perfectly right in between here, and you could either do some journaling on top, some bottom, or just leave that blue there and you get that nice little border. And right now I don't have a wallet photo to show you, but this is a little spot for a wallet photo. And then this was, I think, was a tag or a part of the paper, but I just fussy cut it and I just pop dotted it here on the side. So when we turn the page, we have this little phrase that says "Stay cool, cutie," and it does fit a 4 by 4. I don't have a 4 by 4 to show you right now, but I just kind of like wanted to give the page their own like little highlights because I liked the pages. It just wasn't in the other album. I just felt like it was too busy. And so anyways, here's a beautiful representation of letting each page stand out. I just kind of highlighted it with a little bit of flowers over here on the side. And these Easter pictures we took for my niece were, you know, they fit perfectly in this album. And so anyways, when we open it up, I did use some of the little journaling tags that came in the collection. And then this is a piece of paper that it was like a really long 12 by 6 and it had this border on the bottom. And so I just kind of fussy cut around it and just made it into a little pocket. So we have a little journaling tag, another little tag. You could also put a picture on this tag if you wanted. And then when we turn it, this one is actually really fun because, you know me, I like to recycle things, I like to hoard things. And so this was actually my niece's baby shower invitation, and right here is where it said the information of where, you know, the baby shower was going to be at. But I actually fussy cut around it and added a little bit of acetate so that way it could become a picture frame because, you know, I see it and then I'm like, you know what, that'd be a really good scrapbooking project. So anyways, I fussy cut around it and made this into a picture frame. And then of course I added my thickers and just some other little collection of stickers that I had. And then here again is that other part of that 12 by 12 page I told you about. And this one I added a little bit of pearl border to because, sorry, I'm getting notifications. but I added a little bit of rhinestones here at the edge so that way it could kind of pop out a little bit more. And then when we take these out, you can see it's just blank on the bottom. Journaling tag, another tag, or they can be photo tags, whatever they choose. And then when we turn it, this one I didn't want to do too much with because it already has this beautiful little detail on the paper. So what I ended up doing, of course, another recycled craft. I got an eyeshadow palette, and the cover that was on it was like this really pretty textured rose gold. So I actually, and it was cardstock, of course, so I actually used this as an eyeshadow palette cover. I couldn't let it go to waste. And so then here's like another old sticker from my collection that I thought would fit beautifully in this album. And then let me pull it out, just a little pocket. And this is a recycled ribbon from a card that I had received. And this is a card that I just, it's like one of those Michael's gift pack cards or whatever, and I just cut it and made, I was like, oh, you know, it'd be good for a photo. And then here's another little booklet that you can put photos in, and I think these will fit 4 by 5.5. They'll fit 4 by 6, but this is a 4 by 5.5. And then I left this open right here, so that way you can journal right there. And then again, on the back, you have that nice little border right there. And then it just slides back in there. So it's definitely a lot of spots for photos, even though it's a tiny little album. This one says Happy Thoughts. And then it was a tag, but I actually just added some of my homemade flowers there. And then you could just slide the photo in, you know, and I think most of this album will fit a 4 by 6. Of course, with the occasional wallet photo. So here's more recycled crafts from an old album I tore up that I did not like. And so I just kept the Cricut cuts from there so that way they weren't wasted. And then this page was busy already, so I decided to leave it as is. And then this one I just added a little tag underneath. And when we get to this page, I added some doilies and actually used some of the scraps. So there's 2 different papers in the background. And I like, now that, you know, I'm like more into my scrapbooking, I know to use my scraps a little bit more than to just kind of have a bunch of little odd pieces and ends. But I like the texture that it adds kind of to the page in the background. So anyways, I added some little pearls over here in the corner so that way when you fit a photo on there, you know, it'll pop out really beautifully. And then this one is my favorite page. I don't know what it is, but I really love it. And I fussy cut the butterfly from one of the tags that were in the collection. And then I just added some homemade flowers. And then the last page right here, so it just says BU. And a spot for a 4 by 4 photo or a 4 by 5 photo, whatever, you know, depends on how you want to lay it out. But I just kind of did a little collection of flowers, vines, you know, tags, and then little pearl dots here in the corner. So anyways, that is the book. I hope you guys like it. Sorry, I'm going to try not to be so far in between and, you know, videos. I'm going to see if I can challenge myself and do a few more albums this year. Now that I got the creative bug back, and, you know, I might just do a whole album of just my niece's pictures so far. She's 6 months old now, so I think that would be a very cute representation of her growing. So anyways, happy to be back, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.